1984 draft has passed. Nothing but future Hall of Famers in that joint. But right now it's January and it's 1985 officially. We're officially getting into 1985. And the first opponent we have is the Kansas City Kings with Akeem Olajuwon. And they're getting their asses whipped. I also have been kind of learning a little thing or two in the post as we've been getting further into the season, but you know, just doing it slowly, going against Houston in Houston. It didn't really turn out so well, I'm not gonna lie. They have Charles Barkley, another 1984 future Hall of Famer, but I was just trying to show y'all my post moves. I've learned that one. I've learned the hop step, the Euro step. I've learned the turnaround in the post. I'm catching oops. And yeah. You know, I look alright as an individual. We just have to be elite as a team. And that's not hard. George Gervin's been going hard all season, bro. He's one of the top scorers in the league. Me and him are in the top 10. I'm probably top 5 in blocks, I would say. I can't get them all, but you're not finna do all that. You know what I'm saying?
Welcome, folks. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for the latest presentation of our NBA basketball. Tonight, we'll see the San Antonio Spurs as they play against the Los Angeles Lakers. Alongside Mike Fratello and Clark Kellogg, I'm Kevin Harlan. David Aldridge is with us from the sidelines. This one features two teams that, Clark, suffocate you defensively, don't they? How do you go about this one on offense?
I think patience is critically important when you're facing such tough defensive teams. You can't force anything offensively. You got to be sharp and physical, take care of the ball.
Yeah, the Lakers are a scary bunch, man. They're very talented from every part of the roster, including the 6 men coming off the bench between Byron Scott and I don't know. Like, they just pretty much have a solid team. And they have a rookie, I believe, Michael Turpin, who's coming up against also like 8 minutes. Famous Skyhook is also unbeatable. George Gervin has his own version of like a Skyhook, kind of. It's a floater. It's not necessarily his signature. It's more like a signature certain people just have from a certain time. Didn't float on that one, but he was floating. People like David Thompson, you know, certain scores. Mark Aguirre. But it takes a A+ effort every single time, or else it's not gonna turn out well for you. George Gervin being cold is not good on our part, man. Jamal Wilkes, not somebody to sleep on. I'm telling you, if he was on another team, he'd be averaging 20 easy. But they're so stacked between James Worthy, Magic Johnson, Kareem, Mike Cooper.
Over to the left wing.
And Mike doesn't necessarily do the job. It's more like Kareem. Kareem and Magic.
It's good.
Well, he needs help. Scoring-wise, his teammates need to do something.
So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. And to seal a road win, Mike, with this kind of margin, tells you the confidence that right now this team is playing with.
A statement win. Took the home crowd completely out of it and won going away.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. And so for Mike Fratello, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan alongside our entire 2K Sports crew, thanking you for watching. See you next time.
So we got the Jazz. Green, Griffith, Dantley. They have Greenwood from the Bulls. And Mark freaking Eaton. This man is 7'3", 7'4". Whatever the fuck. This man is a fucking giant. We have Artis Gilmore, who's 7'2". And weighs a lot. But in the end, that shit do not matter, bro. It don't. Utah destroyed us.
And so it's Utah easily grabbing the win. Well, Mike, the fans here obviously going home very happy.
They had a lot to cheer about, Kev. This squad played a great game.
They did. And that about wraps it up. So for Mike Fratello, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, and our entire 2K crew, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching this 2K Sports presentation of the NBA. See you later.
So Utah have been winning 16 in a row, bro. That's including us. That was the end of the week. I get player of the week for the first week of January. Hey, I told y'all January is going to be a busy week. That includes everything. Dan Issel, Larry Drew. This is probably the end of Dan Issel's career. He's like 36 years old. The Nuggets haven't been doing so well. The fans want somebody's head. It's not Alex, and it's not Kiki. Do you love me? Speaking of the Nuggets, let's see what they're doing. And their new guy, Larry Drew. Look at that. Look at Larry Drew. So I don't know if y'all remember, but Fred Roberts got traded to the Nuggets last month. And here he is trying to put his revenge on us for trading him. He's actually starting on the Nuggets. He was barely a six-man, barely getting like 8 minutes a game, 12 minutes a game maybe on our team. But here he is starting on the Denver Nuggets for Dan Issel. Yeah. But me and Fred are just, I mean, you want to start? We can do it. Let's do it, you know? We can go head to head, brother. It is what it is. You're going to have to catch me too. Let's go, man. Fred, you're going to have to jump with me, baby. You know?
Here's Drew. 14 points for him. And again, Denver, no good.
You're going to have to get the rebounds and all that, brother.
Here's Moore. Here's Jenkins. And contact
Ah!
the shot, so he'll be
Somebody's injured, though.
Line in a tough situation narrows it to a one-possession game.
You know, that sucks. They're trying to get their record straight before it kind of just turns all sour and they're just completely out of the race. You know, they're trying to get some new energy in there. Fred Roberts is ready to play, but are they ready to play defense? Kiki Vandeweghe getting dunked on.
There's 48 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Here's English. The putback. It falls.
Fred Roberts, a clutch bucket, trying to seal us out of this game. Man just had a tip back, y'all.
Now here's Jenkins. Defense right on him.
Love the effort.
I still gotta work on my post moves. Still gotta work on my post moves, man.
Can't get it to fall.
Ah.
They came in part wanting to play spoiler on the road, and they have.
You know what, Kevin? You either buckle in the hostile environment or you use that energy for you. They clearly used it as motivation.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. And so for Mike Fratello, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan alongside our entire 2K Sports crew, thanking you for watching. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.
Fred Roberts is ecstatic, but you're still not getting player of the week, buddy. My second player of the week, Dominique Wilkins, second player of the week. He's, I believe, in his second year or third year. Anyway, so this is how it's looking. We lost to the Rockets, won against the Sonics, won against the Golden State twice. Lost 3 in a row against the Lakers, Jazz, and the Nuggets. We haven't lost 3 in a row this whole time. Now we've just lost 3 in a row. Ridiculousness. So we got Terry Cummins getting traded to the Dallas Mavericks for Bill Walton. Bill Walton is on the Mavericks, man. It's the end of the trade deadline. That was the last trade of the season. Lo and behold, the Jazz lost. That 16 in a row is done, but by who? Who could have done it? The New Look Mavericks with Aguirre, Blackman, Ellis, and look at that. 12 and 12, 24 minutes. That's Bill Walton helping out the Mavericks. Look at that. All right. Speaking of the Mavericks, we got the Mavericks. We're about to see what Bill Walton's talking about, bruh. Let's see how good they are since they just destroyed the Jazz. We was up in the beginning, but then they really did kind of show their power a little bit. So now by the end, it's tied up. But I fouled out. It don't matter. We end up winning the game anyway. I mean, I contributed it. You know, I do player of the week type shit every game, but this one I just happened to foul out. This is a good team, man. We might have a little rivalry to have maybe if Dallas ends up being more contendery than they are now with Bill Walton now. I don't know. He could get injured though. Not trying to put it on him, I'm just saying. Anyway, we got the downtrodden Jazz. They got their heads down. Now that they lost their little streak, I think we can sneak in and get one, you know what I'm saying? Sneak in our own home court, but sneak in the rankings basically and snatch a win off the Jazz now that their momentum's kind of cold. But you never really know, you know what I'm saying? You definitely got to play a freaking one, bro. Or else this is not going to be a good game.
Now here's Henderson. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Dallas. Drew misses.
Now there's an example of good defense.
I'm snatching everything. Like I said, January is the busiest month, or one of the second busiest month of the season. So we got a lot more work to do, which is good actually. But we gotta stay safe out here, man. I don't know what Dantley doing, but we about to get in the playoff mode if y'all gonna start, you know. Because whole time 26 and 14, they're 33 and 7, they're way up there. But we're number 3 at the end of the day. Alright? So this means something to us. I don't know about them. They lost their little streak or whatever, but this means something to us. All right? We need this win.
And right now, let's watch that terrific
But they going hard, bro. I'm not gonna lie. We going hard too. Don't get it twisted. We going hard too. It's just, you know, it's a really talented team. At the same time, we getting that momentum. We can do what it do. I don't see Mark Eaton. They must have put him on the bench for now. Hey, bro, we up by 20. I'ma hit that. Fuck it.
You see why this team is
and they couldn't be stopped here tonight, Mike. The crowd appreciated how hard they worked to get this win. It was inspiring.
Yeah, they got to feel good about their performance tonight. Always fun to play this way in front of your home fans.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Mike Fratello, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, and our entire 2K crew, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for tuning in. And we'll see you next time.
That was such a great win. Y'all have no idea. Like, none whatsoever. But your boy, I know y'all seen, I'm getting them post moves together, bruh. Let's go. I'm getting them together so much. That's my third player of the week. Michael Jordan, the rookie. 2 rookies got player of the week, bruh. This isn't rookie of the week. This is player of the week. Ridiculous. Let's go. The Suns, that's Oscar Schmidt right there. This is a sliding doors moment. Because Oscar Schmidt never played in the NBA, bro. He was in the 1984 draft, got drafted, played in the preseason, and never actually played an NBA game his whole career, bro. His whole career. He played international basketball and Olympic basketball his whole career, bro. This man is 6'9". He would have been the original Stretch 9. This is like, I'm Stretch 9. I'm wildin'. Stretch 4. This is like the original Tony Kukoc type shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, he would have changed the game. I'm already trying to change the game, but I still have elements of, you know, backing down, doing the, you know, 1984, 85 type shit. But Oscar Schmidt was living in the fucking future, bro. This man was a 6'9" forward shooting straight cash. Straight cash, bro. Like, I want you to know how cash this man was shooting. I want you to see this, bro. This man was 6'9", bro. This man was like Peja Stojakovic before Peja, bro. But he was considered to be the all-time leading scorer in the history of basketball with 49,973 career points until LeBron James broke the record April 2nd, 2024. He's also the top scorer in the history in Summer Olympic Games, top scorer in FIBA World Cup. This man is the Naismith Memorial Basketball. He's in the Basketball Hall of Fame and the Italian Basketball Hall of Fame, bruh. This is one of the greatest players to ever live that never played in the NBA. He always just played against people like Penny Hardaway. Like, all these legends know about Oscar Schmidt, Scottie Pippen. You ask them, they all know about Oscar Schmidt. This man was the leading scorer of the world till LeBron came, bro. Like, and he's on the Phoenix Suns right now. I don't even think he's starting. He's like a top 6 man, kind of, you know, I believe.
You like the show of force from Edwards, demonstrating how dangerous he can be. And Irving kicks the ball.
But this is basically my, I don't want to say my idol, but, you know, Larry Nance. Larry Nance, bro. That's who he's modeled after. That's who Cornelius Boomer Jenkins is modeled after. Larry Nance. That's the blueprint right there. So for them to do what they did, it's just like, damn. That's the guy though. I'm still a rookie. I wanna get to that point, you know. I'm getting there though. You see it. George Gervin's helping me out. He's doing his plays. But right now, we have the All-Star game. All-Star weekend, actually. We got the rookies and the sophomores. The rookies, Michael Jordan, John Stockton, me, Hakeem, Charles Barkley, Alvin Robertson, Lancaster Gordon, Jerome Kersey, Otis Thorpe, Sam Perkins. Bro, like, the names is crazy on our team. The rookie team is disgusting. Disgusting, bro. All right. So then you got the sophomores. You got Byron Scott, Derek Harper, Clyde Drexler, Earl Bailey. Okay, so Dominic Wilkins in his third year. Steve Stepanovich, Darryl Walker, Jeff Malone, Rodney McCray, Fred Roberts, and Roy Hinson. This isn't a bad squad, but the names on the rookie squad, like, are you kidding me? Like, are you joking, bro? We really have a ridiculous ass squad, bro. Oh, let's get it started, man. I'm so ready for this shit. Let's go. And the thing is, we have so much talent, we can still lose. It's because we have too much talent. I don't even know how this is about to go. Oh, man. That shit is crazy how, like, I don't know, it's 12-12. But the thing is, if you let Michael Jordan do his thing, like, Michael's doing his thing, he's throwing oops to me, like, what is happening? What is going on? What is going on, bro? This shit is crazy. Clyde Drexler, he's trying to prove himself. Still, he's officially starting this season. He was kind of pulling off. He started some games. Then he started some games last season, but this season he's a starter. Fred Roberts. He's trying to prove himself. I don't know. He might make something out of himself, man. I don't know. The boy Fred might be back. They can't stop me though. Fouls on an all-star game is crazy. I don't care if he's rookie, sophomore. I'm glad people just throwing me the oops, man. I'm not even really looking to score like that. Even though I am scoring. This man Mike is looking to pass. I'll tell you that. He's looking to get some highlights in, man. Shout out to Mike. I gotta give it to him just because he's been passing it to me so much. So, yeah. It's really a love fest out here, even though the game is kind of close. Charles Barkley, Mike Jordan. It's really a love fest out here. Nobody's actually trying to take over. It feels like the Olympic team, honestly. I know we can win a gold medal with this rookie team right here. Just this one. Look at that. John Stockton, king of the steals. Throw me the ooh. Let's go. Let's go, John.
5 on the clock. Takes it from 10. That's tipped. Harper with the steal. And so it's the rookies taking care of business in this one.
The Sophomores, 86. Thank you everyone for making it out and supporting your team. We hope to see you again soon for the next home game.
Clyde Drexler with 22. Man, shot a lot of shots. Jeff Malone with 19. Pretty efficient. Byron Scott, pretty efficient. Darryl Bailey just being a contributor. Derek Harper with 9 assists. Yeah, me, Mike, 22, 31 and 12 for Akeem. Telling you, man, it was just a love fest. It was a love fest. Then we got the dunk contest. I mean, not the dunk contest, the 3-point. Larry Bird just doing what he does. Got Ricky Pierce from the Clippers, averaging 14 points. This is like a little bit after the 3-point line. As I said in the first episode, Danny Ainge averaging 10 points. Three-point line is still fairly new to the NBA. So, you know, at this point, teams are averaging 4 to 5 at the most 3-point attempts a game. And some guys aren't averaging any at all through a season. And they're not big men. Alright? We're not talking about the 4s and the 5s. I'm talking about, you might see a 2 that has never shot a 3-pointer the entire season. Through lore I've heard, Larry Bird used it as a demoralizing weapon, not necessarily like something that he needs to do. So we got Clyde Drexler. He's averaging 19 points. You got Michael Jordan. He's Michael Jordan. You already know what he's doing. He's actually averaging a good amount. He averaged 28 his rookie season in real life. He's really close. He's doing kind of what he already was doing in real life, except he has a better team. Actually, it's actually kind of scary. I'm not gonna lie. Michael Jordan is like kind of a beast in the East. You just seen he had Player of the Week with me, and I'm averaging like 20 and like 18. I'm getting like a smooth 22, 24 on a calm day. And Michael Jordan's averaging like 28. Like this man is going nuts. I'm not gonna hold you. Clyde Drexler trying to win. Dominique Wilkins in his 3rd year. He's actually just focused on winning. He's already been doing the dunk contest thing. 26.6. Yeah, it's 26.6. But it's slowly creeping up still. Like, he's been having games. I've seen the scores. He's been having games to where, like, it's been 30 plus. I'll just tell you that. And it hasn't been against no, like, it hasn't been against any teams that are like cheats or anything like that. These are against like the Celtics type shit. East All-Stars, Michael Jordan, Isaiah Thomas hate each other. Larry Bird, Moses Malone, Dominique Wilkins, Sidney Moncrief, Otis Birdsong, I don't know if y'all heard of him, Bernard King, Julius Erving, Marquise Johnson, Jeff Rulin, and Norm the Storm Nixon. West, we got me, Magic, George Gervin, ICEMAN, Kareem, Akeem, Walter, Ricky, Mark, Adrian, teammates, and the rest of the crew. We got other teammates on there. We got some Lakers, some Mavericks. I don't know. This one isn't as clear as the rookie sophomore one, but I'm gonna do what I do. You know, I know my post moves now. You don't gotta ask me. I'm already expanding my little shit. You know, I got my little go-to moves. George Gervin doing his thing in the All-Star against Michael Jordan. You know, we let them know, bro. Both of these teams are stacked, so I can't even call this one. You just never really know what's gonna happen. You got Larry Bird catching layup oops. We're up, but I don't know what that means right now. Being up doesn't really mean anything at this moment. Moses Malone to the hard way.
The West leading by 4.
There's no other way.
Jenkins with a screen for Davis. Dishes it to Jenkins.
That was a great pass. The board with the reverse.
Oh yeah, look at the camera flashes.
Easy points in the All-Star game. You're not trying to work too hard here, people. Larry Bird made All-NBA first team last year. Most likely going to make it this year. He has the stats to do it. Akeem from all the way. Listen, if he had made that though, it's beautiful, bruh. Gotta just enjoy the experience. Being a rookie starting in the All-Star game, having other rookies in the game with you, having your teammate starting basically with you. There's this little like, that's his version of his skyhook control. That's his like little floater. Unstoppable.
The dish to Johnson. Inside. Here's Jenkins.
Things start to heat up. It's whatever. They got it. Larry Bird got it, bro. Larry Bird definitely got it. Michael Jordan, he got it too, bro.
Never scared. Michael Jordan believes he's the best in the NBA.
And so here are the West All-Stars.
As I said, both teams are stacked. It's a pretty talented just roster on both sides.
Elijah One inside.
That's what it is, bro.
And the basket by Elijah One.
Team doing his thing. Dominique Wilkins getting his dunks in. You already know what he's doing.
To the middle. And Wilkins with the stop.
Shit, easy, bro.
Now here's Thomas. So it's the East All-Stars winning this one easily.
Insane stats from Akeem Olajuwon, 28-10, Magic 23. Scroll down a little bit, I got 18-5. Go a little bit lower, you got Mark Aguirre with 14. This man almost had 50. Isaiah Thomas, 22 and what? 29. Ozzy Malone, 21 and 10. Bro, y'all fucking got it. And you don't even like each other. Michael Jordan had 10 points. Y'all didn't even pass it to him. You said, nah, Rook, you're not allowed. Drew, English, Vandeweghe, Roberts, and Johnson. Give us our win back.
Good on the 13-footer. Now just a 3-point San Antonio lead. Good if it goes. What a play. Simply drains it in at the buzzer. Outside bank.
You already know what it is, bruh. You already know what the fuck. San Antonio bringing it back. Kansas City. Akeem Olajuwon is trying to prove, hey man, you see my stats in the All-Star game. You know he's number one. You see where I got drafted at, number one. I don't give a fuck, Akeem. Let's go. Huh? But can you do that? And you know they gonna give it to him, bro. Set up that way. That's how shit goes. I got artists on it, but sometimes that shit don't matter.
And so Kansas City takes the win. They came in, Clark, wanting to play spoiler on the road, and they have.
You know what, Kevin? You either buckle in the hostile environment or you use that energy for you. They clearly used it as motivation.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Clark Kellogg, Mike Fratello, and David Aldridge, and the rest of our 2K team, this is Kevin Harlan signing off. We'll see you next time.
This man just proved why he was the #1 pick, man. Anyway, Rookie of the Month, me and Michael Jordan, once again, he had it in November, but that's the only month. I let it slip for a second, but I got it right back in January. Also, Player of the Month, me and Dominique Wilkins. Dominique in his 3rd year, like I said. Me, this is my 3rd one out of 4. Magic got one in November, like I said, when I slipped.